Welcome, students. Today, we are going to explore the touching story, A Letter to God by G.L. Fuentes. This story revolves around a farmer named Lencho, who has immense faith in God. Let's dive into the lesson. The story begins with a description of Lencho's house, which was the only one in the entire valley. It sat on the crest of a low hill. From this height, one could see the river and the field of ripe corn dotted with flowers, promising a good harvest. The only thing the earth needed was a downpour, or at least a shower. Lencho, who knew his fields intimately, spent the morning looking at the sky towards the northeast. He told his wife, "Now we're really going to get some water, woman." She replied, "Yes, God willing." The older boys were working in the field while the younger ones played near the house. During dinner, as Lencho had predicted, big drops of rain began to fall. Lencho felt the rain and exclaimed, "These aren't raindrops falling from the sky, they are new coins. The big drops are 10-cent pieces and the little ones are 5s. But suddenly, a strong wind began to blow, and along with the rain, very large hailstones started to fall. For an hour the hail rained on the house, garden, hillside, cornfield and the whole valley. The field looked white as if covered with salt. Lencho's soul was filled with sadness. He said to his sons, "A plague of locusts would have left more than this. The hail has left nothing. This year we will have no corn." What did Lencho hope for? Despite the devastation, Lencho and his family had hope in their hearts, help from God. Lencho, who was a hard-working farmer, also knew how to write. He decided to write a letter to God, asking for 100 pesos to sow his field again and survive until the next crop. Lencho went to town and mailed his letter to God. The postman and the postmaster were amused, but moved by Lencho's faith. The postmaster decided to answer Lencho's letter. He collected money from his employees and friends, managing to gather a little more than half of what Lencho had asked for. He sent this money with a note signed God. Who or what did Lencho have faith in? What did he do? The following Sunday, Lencho went to the post office and received the letter. He was not surprised to find the money, but he was angry to find only 70 pesos. Believing that God could not have made a mistake, he wrote another letter to God, asking for the remaining amount and accusing the post office employees of being crooks. What made Lencho angry? The story of Lencho teaches us about unwavering faith and the human spirit's resilience. Despite the odds, Lencho believed in divine help and took action based on his faith. Thank you for joining me today. Remember to always have faith and hope, even in the toughest times. See you in the next lesson. Soft instrumental music playing in the background as the screen